John 19:28. Later, knowing that everything had now been finished, and so that Scripture would be fulfilled, Jesus said, I am thirsty. He was thirsty, body, soul, and spirit. But did you catch the words just before he said, I am thirsty? Listen once again. Later, knowing that everything had now been finished, and so that Scripture would be fulfilled, Jesus said, I am thirsty. In other words, Jesus did not say, I am thirsty because he expected someone to offer him water to quench his physical thirst, nor did he expect someone to offer him encouragement to quench his emotional, mental, and spiritual thirst. After all, he'd been offered wine vinegar 6 hours earlier and had refused to drink it. So he knew what saying, I am thirsty would get him, wine vinegar. He said, I am thirsty because everything he was supposed to do before he died had been accomplished except for one prophetic event. Many think that prophetic event is found in Psalm 69:21, where it says, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. That prophecy needed to be completed. Now, look at John 19:29, the verse following our text in the first part of verse 30, and see the prophecy fulfilled. A jar of wine vinegar was there, so they soaked a sponge in it, put the sponge on a stalk of hyssop plant, and lifted it to his lips, and he received it. So what's the message? Amid 15 plus hours of physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual abuse, Jesus never lost his mission focused. Picture this, his back, his head, his hands, his feet were bleeding. He was hanging naked on a cross where every breath was a struggle. He felt the betrayal of Judas, the denial of Peter, and the abandonment of 10 of his closest friends. He was experiencing the brutalizing awareness of the sinfulness of several billion people pressing and weighing in on his soul. He felt the seeming rejection of his Father. But Jesus never lost his mission focus. In persecution and suffering, he remained focused on executing the will of his Father. So what's our takeaway? The world is often no kinder to devoted and enthusiastic followers of Jesus Christ today than they were to Jesus himself. As a congregation, if we want to stay below the world's radar, we could choose to be complacent like the Church of Laodicea, worldly like the Church of Pergamum, or tolerant to false doctrine like the Church of Thyatira. But if we're willing to risk the contempt of the world, then we, like the Church of Philadelphia, should resolutely choose to continue obeying God and remain mission-focused on helping people find and follow Jesus. As individuals, my prayer is that we would remain mission-focused on our personal role of connecting, growing, serving, giving, and going. Jesus Christ was rewarded for his faithfulness, and we will be rewarded for ours.